What's up guys, Chris VA Travels. Beautiful day here at the beach, Bethany Beach. I'm about 15 miles north of Ocean City and going to visit the DINKER-IRVIN Museum, a small museum just going over the local history of the town. And I initially wanted to do a historic walking tour of Bethany, but as you see, hey, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, check this place out. So of course, this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter video. And yeah, I'm actually staying up in Dewey Beach and I've been coming out here for about 10 years. So I thought it'd be kind of neat just to learn about the history of the area. Here are the hours, 10 until noon, 3 days a week. And this is one of the oldest houses in the town. It's described as, what is this right here? Okay, circa 1902. All right, okay, so it's been moved originally on the south side of First Street and built by William A. Dinker out of Pittsburgh. All right, and he's one of the first 6 families. Wow, okay. Yeah, and this is a Victorian style structure, and it's described as folk Victorian. And you'll see this giant, not a totally a wraparound porch, but very large porch, very big gable up there. I see some pictures in the window, and I'm getting very wet, so I'm gonna go inside. All right, so right there, I'm guessing one of the original 6 families. And pretty good catch right there. Oriole, huh? Yeah, total wraparound porch right there. Take a look at these pictures real quick. Yeah, wow. Okay, the limit. All right, ladies hanging out on the porch there. All right, in the front living room and some nice furniture on display. And check out this embroidered rocking chair. And you see the springs right there. Side table. Pretty neat turnings on it. All right, fireplace back here. And here he is, William A. Dinker. Out of Pittsburgh. Here's the cottage, 1903. Again, one of the original 6 families. Street map right here. As you see, it's been moved a couple times. The first location, almost on the water. And then it was moved just down the street. And yeah, here's its present location. 1890 armchair, it says. With some pretty small arms on it. But looks like a pretty comfortable seat. And obviously the bedrooms are upstairs. They've got it roped off. They've got the original deed right here. Pretty cool. Okay, timeline right here. Again, 1903 it was built, but then it fell into the Irvin family hands, 1925. 2016, donated to the town of Bethany. And the child to the left lives in the house pretty much right next door. There's a small fireplace, but that's all you need. Check out the back, the fleur-de-lis right there. Little dining chair from 1900. Really small back on it. And the original 344 acres that would become Bethany was purchased for $78,000 in 1901. Striped ladies bathing suit, circa 1910. And it was worn by Virginia Hines' mother. Pretty snazzy. And this lady's bathing costume. Little cap on top. It says circa early matching umbrella. And some beach shoes. This bathing suit's a little skimpier. And oh, this is a lifeguard outfit. This is 1920. Oh, okay. All right, so back here they've got a Coast Guard uniform. World War II Coast Guard uniform. It was worn by James Bennett Sr., nicknamed Hale, 1941. And he served locally in the Coast Guard during World War II. Shore patrols were launched to monitor the coastline for possible nighttime activity. And finally, right over here, lifeguard jacket, 1952. Almost looks like a high school letter jacket. So is this Bethany Beach Patrol? So obviously many storms and hurricanes have come through the area. Wow. Coast Guard and radio station. And I believe it's called the Indian River Life-Saving Station. Is a few miles north of here off Route 1. Life on the beach with their horse and carriage. The sand fleas. Over here, just a simple boardwalk. And check out these outfits. These ladies were ready to go. Bathing attire of the early 1900s. Oh yeah, horse and buggy right on the beach. Boy, you imagine it's hard to pull that thing in the sand. This picture is from 1926. One more shot of the bathing attire. This room served as the dining room originally. The Chautauqua. Huh. And that's an Iroquois name, meaning either a bag tied in the middle or two moccasins tied together. And the Chautauqua movement originated in 1874 and lasted until 1917, start of World War I. And Bethany was originally a Christian community. 1898, Dr. F.D. Power, minister of the Vermont Avenue Christian Church in Washington, D.C. And just to let you know that Bethany was a village, biblical village near Jerusalem. And so obviously the kitchen tucked back here. And check out the ice box or the fridge and freezer. And is this? Yeah, I guess they put a block of ice in there. You see some clams, oysters, eggs. Kelvinator. Oh, okay, yeah, it says early 1900s icebox. Gifted by the Edgar family. Yeah, check out this iron stove. It's a pretty nice one. Colombian. And early 1900s wood-burning stove. There she is, cooking away. And the Knox Chicken Farm, early 1900s. You know, it smelled real good there. Okay, so we've got the store, Bethany Beach, and local farmers traveling to Bethany to sell their wares. And these people down here are crabbing. Fish market, he's got a pretty good catch right there. Yeah, early 1900s water pump. Yeah, according to Miss Garrett, the first few years in Bethany were very frontier-like. Bathing was done in the ocean. Wow, okay. Usually done before a noon meal. And available water was used for cooking. Ugh. Using salt water. Okay, so back here is the pantry. What do we have here? Just some old advertisements. Looks like I'd make for a good dessert. All right, old recipes over here. Fried muskrat. Wow. Smother them in flour. Add about ½ inch of olive oil. Okay, yeah, your coffee grinder. All right. And then over here, this is a crab trawler, and it was tied to a boat or dragged by hand while crabbing. Holes in the bottom side allow water to circulate through the trawler to keep captured crabs alive. Okay. Then back in here, this building served as the post office, or at least this side did. And general delivery, stamps and parcel post, 1922 stamps. Okay, so I see Lincoln, Roosevelt, McKinley, Jefferson, Grant. Wow. She have a crown on her head, but I guess that's just a fancy hat. Oh, all right. The earliest Ocean View post office was located in Hall Store. Wow. The Bethany store located on Garfield Parkway. Okay, so 1965. This was on Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh yeah, here's the building right here, and you see the little post office sign right there. Sneak in the side, which is right here. Pretty neat collection of postcards. All right, so a wicker bottom chair right here. Just like everything else, early 1900s. Oh, scale, pretty old. Yeah, real old leather trunk down here. And this table is shaped like a piano. You can take the Addie cottage tour. A wood barrel chair. I don't think I've ever seen a chair shaped like this. Architecture of the cottage. Like I say, folk Victorian, with its characteristic peaked roof, ornamented gables, with a wide porch. I'll let you look at the floor plans. And pretty neat walking around an early 20th century beachfront home. And I'll be back out here at some point to do the walking tour of Bethany. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here as always, guys. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.